guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back again. I'm sorry for the little delay. It's basically because I've been spending all my time on this workout guide, which drops this Sunday, by the way. That's 9th of September at 5 p.m. British Summer Time, which is 12 p.m. EST. So don't miss it, I'm so excited. So yeah, basically I'm in Newcastle at the moment, staying with my boyfriend, so been very busy with doing stuff with him, but also just like the workout guide anytime that I'm sat down with my laptop and still trying to keep up the Instagram at the same time. So yeah, I've been a very busy lady. I was thinking, what shall I do this YouTube video on this week? Because I still want to give you guys a video, but I'm not exactly sure what to do because I'm not doing something, so I can't vlog or not really going out and doing anything exciting. And I don't really have access to a gym here, so I couldn't do like a Jimmy video. And then I saw an Instagram post and like a series of events inspired me to record this video. So I saw a video by the Fashion Fitness Foodie, I think her name is on Instagram, check her out. And I saw this video talking about cellulite.
Hating on yourself for having cellulite is as ridiculous as hating yourself for having elbows.
And sort of like giving some information, background behind cellulite, sort of bringing a light upon it, if you will, and showing that it's not really an issue, it's more of just the thing. And then I also, that same day, got a few messages from multiple people actually saying, how did you get rid of your cellulite? Tell me how to get rid of my cellulite. And then the third thing, which also led me to create this video, was I went to the gym and recorded a workout video in some shorts. And you know when it's that dead bright light shining on the back of your thighs, and in all of the videos I had really visible cellulite, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel insecure, and I didn't upload the video, and still now I haven't uploaded the video, but I think I will after doing all this research, because you know, screw it, it's part of us. Anyway, yeah, that is what inspired me to make this video today. I'm gonna give you a little background knowledge to cellulite, what it is, how it came to be a thing, and the secret, or rather truth behind cellulite, and can you get rid of it? If so, how, and that kind of thing. So let's start from the beginning. In the past 50 years, cellulite has become this thing which society is obsessed with. We are unable to avoid magazines, articles, things like that, shoving it in our face that it is a problem, an issue, something that needs to be cured, or an illness almost. Constantly calling out celebs who fail to deal with this issue. Others which instruct you how to fix it, how 10 steps to a smooth booty, or things like that. So let's be real, cellulite is pretty much unavoidable. It exists on nearly every girl. Your body fat can be super low and you're still gonna have cellulite. It is hereditary, and although there are ways to lessen your cellulite or improve the visibility of it, make it look slightly better, less visible, blah blah blah, there is no way to completely rid yourself of cellulite, and that is just the truth. Max Lafontaine, I think that's how you pronounce it, says that it is literally just a secondary sex characteristic like your boobs or something like that. It's only recently been made into something which is perceived in a negative light. In the olden days, it was literally just another thing on a woman's body. According to this guy, cellulite exists in 8 out of 10 women, and it mostly sits around the bum, the thighs, the stomach. So basically the structure of women's skin is different to men, and that is why cellulite tends to be more visible on women. Cellulite has always existed. It's not like it's a recent thing over the past 50 years which has just sprung on the back of our legs just to upset us. No, it's always been here, it's just only recently been put into the category of an issue or a problem that needs to be solved. So the French historian Georges Vigarello actually says that cellulite stems from a culture who is obsessed with scrutiny. We are constantly looking at ourselves in the mirror, trying to find stuff wrong with ourselves. We criticize ourselves now more than ever. In the past, women were just trying to get by, and now we spend so long trying to find things wrong with ourselves when really we should just be happy with what we've got. All you have to do is take a trip to like a museum or an art gallery or something like that to see some old paintings, and you'll see the evolution standing right in front of you. All of the women are painted with cellulite on them because it is part of the female body, and that is just a fact of life. Even the word cellulite is pretty new. It was invented in France in the end of the 19th century. And it only really became a thing when people started making articles about it. Before articles were made about it, nobody even thought of it as a thing to get rid of. It was just a part of us. In the interwar years, particularly in France, there sort of became an epidemic around cellulite. People in beauty companies and things like that saw money in it, saw they could get money from people if they tell them it's something that needs to be fixed, because they could create products to fix it and things like that. And the word spread really, really fast. Firstly, like I said, started in France, spread around the USA, and then eventually sort of spread its way around the rest of the world, bringing this information to us that suddenly cellulite is a problem and that we need to fix it. There was this article by this guy Eugene Schweller, excuse my pronunciation, who was the founder of the L'Oreal group. And the magazine basically published a really long article explaining what they thought cellulite was. And they described it as a blend of water, residues, toxins, fats, which form a mix against which we are rather poorly equipped. According to the doctor, this was an infection which no amount of exercise could fix. Amongst all this, it was described as a sickness and a degenerated skin. Like, people were going crazy over this like toxin or bad stuff they thought they had on their body, when in reality it was just part of them. It was also described as a mix of water, substances more similar to urine than to blood or water, and it can be caused at the top of the thighs by wearing a belt too tight, which will hinder blood circulation. So as you can tell, there was a load of crap basically circulating the world about this terrible thing on your body which needed to be fixed. In 1968, the US Vogue had a headline on their front page all about cellulite, telling that you could now lose this fat which you couldn't lose before. This feminist journalist, Naomi Wolf, actually said that this article resulted in a pop culture tendency to reinterpret healthy female flesh as a condition that needs to be fixed, which is crazy when you think about it. Check this stat. Between March 2014 and February 2015, around 919,000 containers of anti-cellulite cream were sold in France for a net profit of 22.8 million euros. When you think about it, is this cellulite issue all just a fake thing fabricated by merchants to make money, to sell you their products to fix this issue? Perhaps the French saw an opportunity in these treatments and thought, let's make it a thing. So sort of bringing this all back to reality, this all may be true, this may be a horrible reality, but it is our reality, and society do perceive cellulite as a terrible thing, an ugly thing, and an issue or a problem that needs to be fixed. So whilst I would love to be able to change society as we know it today and make everyone accept the cellulite and make it be viewed as like a pretty thing, like how people love the look of boobs and bums, love the look of cellulite, but you know that's not gonna happen, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. So I completely understand why you'd want to reduce your cellulite to fit in with society. I'm saying you should accept it, you should try and accept it, but if you can't, I do understand why you'd want to reduce it. I am completely guilty of this. When I was younger, I used to ask my mom all the time to buy me products to reduce my cellulite. I remember I had this like caffeine cream which stunk so badly. I don't like coffee, and you had to like rub it into the back of your thighs. It had these little bally things, and you like rubbed it in with this like roller, and honestly it did absolutely nothing. But just to let you know, I am guilty of this too, and I felt self-conscious of my thighs, the back of my thighs too. And sometimes I won't wear shorts because I think, oh, it's a bit too visible, but I'm learning to come to terms with my cellulite and love it, and I hope you will too. But yeah, so if you do want to reduce your cellulite, there's things you can do, like eating well. I know it's so cliche and you're like, oh, tell me something I don't know, but eating a balanced and healthy diet will help reduce your cellulite, and drinking lots and lots of water, essentially purifying your body. Obviously working out is going to be great as well. It will reduce the appearance of cellulite. It's not rocket science that someone who is super overweight is going to have more cellulite than a thin person, but that's not to say it's not going to be there at all. It's always going to be there if you have it, but obviously you can improve the appearance of it with eating well, drinking lots of water, and working out. HIIT workouts are also great for reducing the appearance of cellulite because they are great for burning fat and things like that. And as for taking it that step further, and there's products you can buy, creams and things like that, most are heavy. It explains why cellulite creams can make the affected skin look tighter and swollen. Ultimately, it isn't a long-term solution as it can't penetrate the skin. So personally, I don't think these creams do anything. You can try them for your own peace of mind. You're trying something, but honestly, my biggest advice is just fix up your life in terms of health. Now obviously I've gone through the most conventional ways, creams, products that you can buy, which I don't really recommend, and then obviously if you're really unhappy, I know a lot of you would consider surgery. So if you are thinking about surgery, the best advice I can give is go to your doctor, your GP, ask for advice, see what they can do, and they will refer you to a plastic surgeon. But like anything cellulite related, it's all about improvement, not eradication. So really, what is the point? If you can improve the look of your cellulite by just making yourself healthier, which has got so many other benefits, then why spend the money, the time, the pain, going under the knife or whatever? That is my views sort of on the topic. I'm really sad that society views it as this ugly thing. I wish that I could change that, but you know, that is life. But as more and more of us come to accept that it is just part of us, and obviously I'm saying try and keep fit and healthy as well, but even people like bikini athletes, people with a super low body fat percentage still have cellulite, and you know, that's okay. It's part of us, and I hope you can come to learn to accept and love your cellulite too. So that is everything today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it was just sort of sit down chatty video. Next week will hopefully be something a little bit more exciting. I'm going to a beach hut with my friend, so maybe I'll vlog, get a little fitnessy video in for you somewhere. Just drop in the comments anything that you'd like to see. I love your suggestions so I can sort of bring them to life. Don't forget to give a little thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye!